Hello everyone, this is Shumita Roy from Indian Folk, and in this video I'm gonna unveil the route to the end of coronavirus for you all. The second wave of coronavirus have taken our country in its grip as the news of death count and infection count kept coming in. The stark difference between the previous phase of the virus in India and the current second wave is that now the youths are getting affected even more than earlier. The variants B1617 and the variant B117 have been traced in Maharashtra and New Delhi, and the variant that is found in Delhi, which was B117, is also traced back in UK in the later parts of last year. The reason of the sudden spike of cases in India is unknown to the scientists and researchers, but it would be trivial to say that the new variant has caused the spike in India because there are various other reasons which can be listed and can be attributed for such a situation in India. The laxity of the people comes to in the first place. We can see how relaxed and complacent people were after the cases were dying down after the first wave. People were loitering outside, they were not following any social distancing or were not following any preventive protocols to avoid the coronavirus. And also the low rate of vaccination is also important reason that has caused the second wave to disturb the whole country. It is crucial for India to start taking remedial measures as soon as possible. Now the question comes, how will the end of this pandemic look like? And where to start in this labyrinth, disorder and confusion to reach the end? This question needs to be weighed more now than ever. It is evident from the first wave of coronavirus in India that cases spike to a point where it reaches the maximum, and after that we can see a visible descent. But we clearly fail to maintain that descent. That's the reason the cases have spiked again in India, causing the second wave. An article in the New York Times as written by Zoe M. McLaren explained this whole phenomenon as exponential growth and exponential decay. Exponential growth occurs during pandemic when the infected cases rises due to multiplying chain transmission of the virus. And in a country like India, where the population is enormous, the transmission is also huge, because of which an exponential growth period is achieved or created. And on contrary, when preventive measures are taken to check this exponential growth, an exponential decay phenomenon or period is created. As quickly as the cases rises during an exponential growth period, it can also fall that quickly during an exponential decay period, which is a good news. But while we are working towards the exponential decay, we must also keep in mind or be very careful about it, not to slack off our efforts when the situation comes under control or the situation improves. Because to bring an end completely to this pandemic, we should stick to our efforts in the times when the situation is not so bad. Not following the protocols when the situation comes under control or improves is the reason why this second wave has came. And we must be very careful not to repeat this mistake again. And ultimately, this exponential decay will lead to herd immunity, which can be achieved through proper and complete vaccination and continued following of the protocols of social distancing and wearing of masks. Understanding these concepts are very important, as this will help us to discern our roles in putting an end to the pandemic. The role of each one of us is very, very important. So please wear your mask, sanitize when you are out, and cancel all your travel plans and enjoy your peace at home and be safe. Pandemic can have negative impact on your emotional health, so make sure you do exercises regularly and do meditation as well, and do not panic if you have some symptoms. Take medical advices from your doctors, and we together shall overcome this pandemic if we diligently do our part. And please get vaccinated at your turn, and vaccination hesitancy must not be encouraged at all. This will help us to get over this whole pandemic situation more easily and more effectively. This brings me to the end of this video. Thanks for watching it. And for more such updates, do follow our Facebook page and visit indianfolk.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.